The archaeological team had been excavating the dead planet of Kepler 442b for 3 standard years before they found the vault. Dr. Vytheta's tentacles quivered with excitement as the ancient seal finally cracked, revealing a chamber older than most spacefaring civilizations. Incredible, her assistant chirped. The predecessors built this. Look at the quantum-locked walls, still stable after 10 millennia. Inside, they found a single pedestal supporting a crystalline data core. The moment Vytheta touched it, holographic text erupted across the chamber in the predecessor's script, a language that had taken centuries to partially decode. It's a warning, she breathed, her 3 hearts racing. A classification system for Deathworlds. The team gathered as the translation software worked through the ancient text. Deathworld Classification Archive. Final entry, Cycle 9847. Class 15 designation, Extinction Catalyst Worlds. Class 15. Her assistant turned pale. The Galactic Council only recognizes up to Class 12. They say anything higher is mathematically impossible for carbon-based life. Vytheta scrolled through the data. Each classification described increasingly impossible conditions. Class 13, planets where physics behaved inconsistently. Class 14, worlds where time itself was weaponized by the ecosystem. And then, Class 15, reserved for worlds that should not exist. Confirmed instances, 1. Designation, Earth, 3rd planet, Sol system. The chamber fell silent. There must be a mistake, someone whispered. Earth is Class 6. The humans, Keep reading, Vytheta ordered, though her voice shook. Warning, the species designation human successfully evolved on a planet where liquid iron core generates electromagnetic field that randomly reverses. Moon causes violent tidal forces that reshape landmasses. Tectonic plates constantly destroy and recreate surface. Solar radiation periodically strips atmosphere. 99.9% of all species that evolved there are extinct. Remaining life forms include microscopic organisms that survive in acid, space, and nuclear reactors. The text continued with increasing urgency. Special warning. Humans evolved during an ice age, survived supervolcanic eruptions, adapted to consume biological poisons for pleasure. C. Capsaicin, alcohol, caffeine, and developed nuclear weapons before achieving spaceflight. They weaponized their own diseases. They split atoms for entertainment. They intentionally jump from heights for fun. Do not approach Earth. Do not contact humans. Do not. The message corrupted there, but reconstructed fragments were even more terrifying. Sent diplomatic envoy. Humans gave them chocolate, a mild poison they consume recreationally. Ambassador required extensive medical treatment. Human child presented what they called a pet. It was a descendant of apex pack predators they domesticated through psychological manipulation. Claimed their planet was mostly harmless. Neglected to mention the continent where everything is venomous, the tornado corridor, the fault lines, the hurricanes they name for familiarity. The final intact section made Vytheta's scales lose all color. Extinction event log. Species 487 attempted to invade Earth. Humans turned their own planet's diseases into weapons. No survivors. Species 652 tried to establish a colony. Defeated by Earth wildlife. Humans were not even involved. Species 831 challenged humans to friendly combat. Humans apologized for the extinction. Claimed they held back. Final predecessor conclusion. Earth is not a death world. It is a death world factory. It produces species that consider extinction events as character building. The humans are not its victims. They are its greatest success. A species that thrives on a Class 15 world will inevitably. The message ended abruptly. The chamber's walls showed signs of sudden abandonment. Dr. Vytheta. Her assistant's voice was barely audible. The humans announced last week they're beginning their galactic friendship tour. They're visiting every inhabited system to share their culture and make friends. Vytheta looked at the 10,000-year-old warning, then at her communicator showing a message from Earth's ambassador. Can't wait to meet your species. We're bringing gifts, coffee, chocolate, and some adorable puppies. She wondered if there was still time to evacuate the galaxy. The predecessors had tried to warn them, but nobody had listened. And now the Deathworlders were coming to visit.